After killing someone, cutting dead body into pieces and then hiding it in the fridge has become a trend today. Such news keeps coming from cities. Today, we are going to tell you the true story of Abby Choi murder case. Something similar happens in that too. But this story is not from India but has come from Hong Kong, one of the safest cities in the world. Here, after killing a billionaire girl by crossing the limits of brutality, not only was she cut into pieces, but of her soup was also prepared, and the person who carried out this entire incident was unimaginable. If we listen to the details of the criminals who carried out this incident and the reason for the murder, the scheme of the famous model of Hong Kong was executed in 2023 itself, then we will be shocked. Stay tuned till the end of the video. But before that, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel Crime Diaries, then quickly subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So let's start the story. As we told in the beginning of the video, it is heartwarming. The full story of the murder case. Hong Kong's famous fashion model Abby Choi was born on July 11, 1994 in a very rich family of Hong Kong. Abby Choi's father is a well-known construction businessman of Hong Kong. Hence, after completing her studies, she decides to make a career in the world of modeling and starts her professional life as an influencer. After making her mark in a very short time, she enters the field of modeling professionally and starts working for many famous magazines. When she was 18 years old, she met a boy named Alex Kwong in 2012. On one hand, she was the daughter of a billionaire family, while on the other hand, the boy was from an ordinary middle-class family. After this, both of them started liking each other, and immediately seeing this, both of them become so close to each other that they decide to get married. Both of them get married at the age of just 18. After marriage, the life of both of them continues to move forward in a good way. Abby Choi and Alex Kwong also become parents of 2 children. After marriage and motherhood, Abby Choi start moving away from the world of modeling, but due to their hard work, they start shining more in the world of modeling. Their modeling world was going well, but now there were ups and downs in their married life, and soon these ups and downs became so much, and after only 4 years of marriage, Alex decided to divorce each other. After divorce, Abby Choi got friendship with Chris Tam Chuk Kwong, and after some time of friendship, Choi got married to Tam Chuk Kwong in 2016. After spending time together, he got 2 children from this marriage. Although Abby Choi had remarried, she did not stop taking care of her 2 children from her first husband and was even close to her first in-laws. She went to Hong Kong for her children and her ex-husband. She had also bought a luxury 1820 square feet 1-bedroom apartment in a very sought-after area, which was worth $1 million. Abby Choi often gave money to her ex-husband to take care of the children. Ex-husband's brother Anthony Kwong was not very successful. That's why she hired him as her private driver, and in return she used to give him a good salary. That is, despite getting married for the second time, now she is an ideal mother and a responsible woman in everyone's eyes and was very happy with everyone. There was no complaint even in the world of modeling, which has now progressed a lot. It is about 2023 that Abby Choi gets a place on the list of one of the world's famous fashion magazines. Now Choi, she was living a luxurious life, whose dream people often saw. Her personal wealth was already in millions. Along with being famous in the world of modeling, she also took good care of her children and often used to drop her children to school and pick them up after school. But on February 21, 2023, she does not reach on time to receive her children from the school, till all the children leave, but Abby Choi does not reach there. Now school authority tried to contact the Abby Choi, but her mobile gets switched off. After this, the husband was contacted. He brings the children from school but gets worried about his wife because this also comes with the story of theft, and the mobile is still not available. The phone was still switched off, despite a lot of searching. When Abby Choi's was not found, he goes to the police station and lodges a complaint of his wife's disappearance. This is the case of the disappearance of a famous model as well as the daughter of the city's billionaire. Hence, the police became active immediately, but the police did not find anything suspicious. On the first day of the police investigation, people were interrogated but nothing found from the story. The police did not get any information till then. The police increased their investigation area. Police also interrogates Choi's driver, that is the brother of Abby's ex-husband, but the police do not get much success. Considering the seriousness of the case, Abby Choi's ex-husband and many of his relatives are also interrogated. But the police do not get much success. The people do not find anything suspicious. The police also start scanning the CCTVs of the surrounding areas, but the story also does not reveal the presence of Abby Choi, although it is captured in a CCTV in which she was seen wearing a white shirt, white pants, white slippers, and also purple-colored bag is seen in her hand. The police try their best to find the Choi on the basis of this picture, but 2 days passes and the police's hands remain empty. As the time passes, the pressure of searching Abby Choi also increases. After this, all the police teams investigating this case decide to sit together and make a new strategy regarding the investigation. During this meeting, Abby Choi's first-in-laws were interrogated by different people. When the team gets their respective statements recorded, it comes to light during the meeting that there are many contradictions in the statements of Abby Choi's ex-husband, as well as the family members, and many of the statements also appear to be false. All their statements are reanalyzed. After this, the police decide to once again interrogate the ex-husband, her brother, and other family members. When these people are being interrogated again, these people once again start narrating a new story. But police become suspicious that these people might have a hand in Abby Choi's disappearance. That is why their statements seem to be mismatched with the facts, and most of their statements turn out to be false. Despite this, these people are not arrested but are interrogated. Later, they are released and the police continue the investigation on their own basis. During the investigation, it comes to light that other members of the family, including Abby Choi's former husband, have been seen moving towards a very backward village nearby. After this information, the policemen, while locating this village, reached the house where these people had been visiting continuously for the past few years. When the policemen came to this house, they all get shocked by seeing the condition of the house. There are many people living here for a long time, but the condition of the house was such that just by looking at it was clear that no one has been living here for a long time because every corner was covered with dust and the condition inside the house was very bad. There is a question in the minds of the people that when the condition of the house is so bad and it seems that no one is living here, then why have they been coming here for the last 2 years to find the answer to this question? The policemen start searching the house. When the policemen go into a room while searching, they get suspicious. They find in the room a big meat grinder, an electric saw, 2 big coppers, a big hammer, a face shield, and a black color raincoat was visible, and it seemed as if this was not a house but a slaughterhouse. The policemen were still trying to understand the mystery of finding all these things when the policemen saw a small purple color handbag nearby. This comes in the photo captured in CCTV on the day of disappearance. The presence of bags inside the house was an indication of some untoward incident. When the police searched further and went to the kitchen, they also saw a big soup pot. During the search, when the police opened the big fridge in the room, everyone was shocked to see the inside of the fridge. Apart from this, there were human body parts kept in the fridge. The body parts were cut and kept inside the fridge. Now the policemen understand the matter. All these things are seized and immediately sent for investigation, and the police go in search of the ex-husband and her family members. By now they were scared because the police had released all of them after interrogation, and as soon as they got the chance, most of them had gone missing. Hence the police were prompt in announcing a reward to anyone who gave information about them. Several police teams start raids, and one after the other people, including the ex-husband of both of them and his family, are arrested. Apart from the ex-husband of those arrested, the mother of the ex-husband is also arrested. Father, brother, and some of his close friends were involved. All of them had conspired together to commit murder. You can imagine how seriously the police had taken this case to reach this stage, from the fact that the police had assigned 100 policemen behind each suspect. When Choi's ex-husband is arrested, about 50 lakhs cash and dozens of luxurious watches worth about 4 rupees crore are recovered from him. All these watches belong to Alex. After the arrest of all of them, the process of interrogation begins and the police tries to understand the motive behind the murder. At first, these people deny the murder, but the further revelations are shocking. According to the statement during interrogation, in 2019, Choi had bought a luxurious 1-bedroom apartment for her ex-husband to take care of her 2 children from her first marriage. To save tax, this apartment was brought in the name of her former father-in-law Kwong. The entire family of the ex-husband along with both the children were happy and relieved here. Everything was going well, but in the beginning of 2023, she decides to sell this luxurious apartment and buy another one. She wanted to buy a slightly cheaper house and give it to these people. The current price of this flat in Indian rupees is around 70 rupees crores. Immediately, Abby Choi's ex-husband and her family members start opposing the decision, as Abby Choi had bought the flat in the name of her former father-in-law to save tax. Hence, he refuses to even sign the papers of selling the flat. But there is a law in Hong Kong that if a person proves that if a particular person has paid the money at the time of purchasing the property, then this thing will be considered illegal, and it does not matter in whose name the property is held. The donor can transfer the property as per their wish. After taking legal advice, she starts getting the papers made for selling the flat and finalizing the deal of this flat. Troubled by this, Abby Choi's ex-husband and his family together hatch a sinister conspiracy to demolish the flat before it can be sold. As part of this conspiracy, Abby's driver picks up the children. When he leaves for school, on the way he stops the car near a tunnel. As soon as the car stops, Abby Choi's ex-husband comes and sits in it. He asks Abby and says that he has to go only a short distance. Hearing this, she gives permission to sit in the car. What exactly happened next after sitting in the car? No disclosure has been made till now by the police, but according to media reports, only after sitting in the car, the driver and Abby Choi's ex-husband meet Abby. They kill Choi and then take her body to the village house which she bought a few days ago. Here, the body is cut into pieces with a knife and other weapons and then grinded in a grinder and put in a big vessel. Some body part were made soup while the rest parts were put in the refrigerator. These people keep making soup by cutting all the body parts into small pieces. These people had a plan that by cutting the body part into pieces in this way, the name of the curse will be erased. But in the midst of great police activity, these people have to change their plan, and all the accused, seeing the police's grip getting stronger, go to save themselves, but in front of the police's activity, everyone's behavior is weak and everyone is caught. Let us tell you that when the police saw the soup report inside the house, the policeman thought that perhaps people had made soup in it for their food, but further forensic investigation revealed that the soup that was in the vessel was made of Abby Choi's flesh. At present, the police have registered a case against all the accused under the sections of murder and have sent the accused to jail, and the trial of this case is also started in the court. Now only in the coming time will we know which accused will be released from the court. What is the punishment? According to the law of Hong Kong, it is possible that most of the accused may get life imprisonment for the crime of murder. However, according to you, what punishment should these criminals get? Tell us in the comment box. You liked our hard work? If yes, then do like this video and share it. If you have not yet subscribed to the Crime Diaries channel, then quickly subscribe the channel and press the bell icon and turn on the notification for similar stories related to the world of crime. Stay connected with us. Thank you.